Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new episode of Pokemon Blue version. After some thinking, there were also a couple comments in past videos, as well as new ones, that about maybe comments on the video, and I think there were a couple on Twitter that people were talking to me too, or Facebook, where they thought it would be cool to maybe go back into the Safari Zone earlier and catch a Dratini. And after a lot of thinking, that's the route we're going to take. Now, before we go any further with the gym battles, we are going to fly to Safari Zone, and we are going to fish up a Dratini. The reason I want to do that is because by now I was hoping to have my team finished. And Aerodactyl kind of put a dent in that, because it can't learn any rock-type attacks. It can, starting in Gen 2. Rock Slide that's more of a newer one. I want to say that was past Gen 3, I believe. No, was it Gen 3? I know in one of the gens, when it first started to learn it, it was it learned it really late, like level 50 something. I'm like, that's absurd. Like, why is that a thing? So, yes, unfortunately, we are not going to have Aerodactyl on our team. I was really hoping to. It just wouldn't make a smart decision. Now, as far as the other flying-type Pokemon go, I think Dragonite gives you the best chance, besides Charizard. The reasoning for that is because if you look at all the other flying types, you have Gyarados, which we already have a water type, so we don't need another water type. Then you have the bug types, but no bug types are really strong, except for, like, say maybe Scyther's good, and I want to say Pinsir is halfway decent too, but Pinsir and Scyther don't really learn any really strong bug type attacks. It's just not a strong thing in this generation, unless it's a Parasect, but that's half grass, and we already have a grass type with Victory Bell. Oh, nope, can't do it yet. What am I doing? We don't have the... Oh. That would have been horrible. But then you have, Parasect, which is really good against, say, Mewtwo. But, like I said, we already have a grass type, and I don't really want to do more than one of each type. Then you have the birds. You have Dodrio, you have Farfetch, you have Pidgeot, Fearow. Am I missing one? I feel like I'm missing one. Those are all normal type Pokemon, which isn't a bad thing, and every now and then I will use a normal type, but I like filling my team with the types. There are a couple types that I really don't like using too often, and it's like fighting, or fighting I'm starting to use more often in the newer games, but normal types, dark types, I don't really use those a whole lot. Steel types I'm starting to use a little bit more often, but I think it's a Super Rod. Oh, we're gonna find out. But yeah, it's Dragonite gives us the best opportunity. We could have gone with, say, Articuno, Moltres, or Zapdos, but big downside to that is we already have all three of those types on our team. We have a fire type with Magmar. We have an electric type with a Jolteon. We have a ice type with a very overpowered Jinx. So the reason I didn't want to use Dragonite in the first place was because, okay, we're just overpowering our team because we already have Jinx, but don't really have many options as far as flying type. Remember, there's only 150 Pokemon in the game, so you're kind of limited. But yeah, we're gonna go until we can hopefully catch a Dratini. I think these are higher level than if you were to get it at, say, the Game Corner. Problem is actually catching one. You're going to come across, I think, Psyduck and, Krabby a lot more often. Okay, 15. I'm kind of hoping Dratini's a little higher than that. This may be an episode of just fishing. I like fishing. How about you guys? Do you guys like fishing? You guys do any deep sea fishing? Are you river fishing? I am more of a river fishing kind of guy. Well, small ponds, rivers. I don't like really fishing in the big open wide areas. I'm more of catching some good sized panfish like bluegill. Like small bass, that kind of stuff. Slowpoke, I didn't know you can catch those here. That's cool. Or, I thought it was funny in the last episode, and it was kind of ironic that it popped up in the last episode, and what I happened to be watching at the time. Last episode, I kind of went off a little bit because I kind of got taken off my train of thought because a notification popped up on my phone about a comment on like 3 videos at the same time, and I think it was just a troll that was on the thing. But basically, like, one of the comments I couldn't help laugh at, but it was, you play like you have no Pokemon experience, and I know the kid was trolling me. I mean, I probably have more experience than he's been alive. But and I happened to be watching a video from the Super Beard Bros when they were talking about Gerard and Alex taking some heat for not knowing certain things with certain games that some people think everybody knows, like with Kingdom Hearts. And Gerard brought up I think it was Gerard, it might have been Alex. It was more Alex, but Gerard chimed in too. But you play so many games throughout the year that you're not going to remember every single thing. Like, if you had a channel dedicated strictly to Stardew or strictly to Pokemon, yes, you are going to know the ins and outs of those games. I probably have a few thousand hours put into Pokemon games in general, and I've been playing them since they came out in the US. Like, I would go to Blockbuster and I would rent them every other couple weeks. Tell you what, man, this Dratini does not want to come out. But you play so many games, it's like you latch on to the basics of the games, and you don't remember some of the fine-tuned things. Like, you're not gonna learn how to play or remember how to play Dark Souls, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Call of Duty. You're not gonna know all of those games inside and out all at the same time. You're gonna maybe pick things up again as you play, like it's riding a bike. But I just thought that was kind of ironic that popped up, and that's what made me kind of hesitate when I read it, because I'm like, wow, that's just ironic. Like, I was just watching that in a playthrough, and I think that was in their Kingdom Hearts playthrough. But yeah, I kind of figured it was just a little troll, so no biggie. Dude, we're already 8 minutes in and we haven't had a single one pop up. This is crazy. And Dragonite would actually be even more overpowered than Jinx, for anyone who may not know how some of the older Pokemon games work, or even the newer ones. Dragonite's what you would consider a pseudo-legendary. Its stats are extremely high, and for the amount of work that you have to put into it, like, you don't get Dragonite until level 55. Accidentally threw the ball, but hey, we'll try. Oh, nope, never mind. Gonna hopefully catch one. But no, we already have one. But yeah, you don't get Dragonite until level 55, and when it is a Dragonite, oh boy, is it powerful. If we go into the Elite Four with both Dragonite and Jinx and we lose, there is something terribly, terribly wrong with how I'm playing the game. Man, let me tell you, Psyduck, you do not want to be helpful. if you can help me catch a Dratini, it'd be much appreciated. Nope. Wouldn't mind catching a Slowpoke, though. That would make it easier for the Seafoam Islands. Or not. I don't want to take up too much time doing that. Yeah, I hope you guys are doing fantastic. The weather is, it's a bit warm. It's starting to warm up during the day sometimes, and I'm kind of missing that fall weather. We had a pretty good stretch of it where it kind of felt like a little early winter a couple weeks ago or a few weeks ago, but ever since then it's been like we've had a week of getting back into the 60s, and I'm like, oh, just dip back down again, please. I want to put on a hoodie. I want to go outside and enjoy, even without a hoodie. It was funny. Everybody was going. I could see everybody going to the grocery store and the gas stations and whatnot. I'm still wearing shorts. I'm still wearing just a t-shirt, and they're all dressing up in hoodies and everything. I'm like, this is beautiful. I love colder weather. That actually raises a fair question, and since we're playing Pokemon, I'll ask you guys. Based on the Pokemon games, this is going to be more geared for people who have played the Pokemon games. Where would you live in the Pokemon games? Oh man, come on. I'm only giving them one shot apiece if I really want the Pokemon and I don't have them yet. Based on, like, the areas and whatnot, like, Pallet Town and New Barktown from Gen 2 would be really nice. But how... If I don't catch a Dratini in this episode, I may just say screw it. And we go to sell it on Game Corner, and we buy one. Oh my goodness. There we go. 15? Man, that's really low. Come on. Come on. Throw a rock. Dang it, it ran. Okay, but we saw one. We saw one. That's good. Oh, man. Another one. Okay. Throw a rock. Okay, he didn't run. Come on. Dang it. Get in the ball. No. Please. Come on. Oh my goodness. Come on, bud. Come on. Work with me. Come on, bud. You gotta work with me here. Oh my goodness. Come on, bud. Oh my goodness. Oh, it ran. There were so many Pokeballs that we used for that, or Safari Balls. Come on, bud. Why you gotta be that way? Wait, they're level 15. Right? Level 15. Okay, while we're fishing for that, I have a question that I want to ask on Google. Celadon City Game Corner. Because if the Pokemon is going to be higher level there, it may just be better, or we may just be better off paying for it. Okay. Round 3. Throw rock. Oh, come on. Really? You didn't even try. Dude, the Japanese versions of this are so much better. Pocket Monsters Blue, which would have been what the game was overseas. You had Abra, Pikachu, and Horsey. We have Abra, Clefairy, and Nidorino. Nidorino and Clefairy and Abra you all could have had. Like, Pikachu's more rare. Horsey's really rare since you don't have the rod for it. And then you have the middle window, which is Dragonair, Clefable, and Porygon. We have Pinsir, Dratini, and Porygon. Dratini's at level 24. Okay? Level 24, and it's 4,600. So, in all honesty, if we don't catch one by the end of this episode, we only have a few more minutes. I kind of just want to go and buy one. I know it's the easy way out, but it's higher level. Much higher level. And the stress is not there. So we'll go until 20. Right now we're booking at about 18 minutes. Because that one starts off at 24. These start off at 15. How much money do we have? Oh, because that's 4,600. That's a pretty penny. Okay. Come on. Throw the rock. Okay. Safari Ball. It's okay. He's angry. That's fine. He's not running yet. Come on. Getting the ball. Come on. The ball's not even wiggling. It's not even trying. Wow, throw another rock. This is ridiculous. He ran. Yeah. The ball's not even trying. Like, it's not even getting past the first one. Why not? That's insane. Okay. I'm guessing Slowpoke? Ah. I see you there, buddy. Yeah, we'll try to catch you. Nope. That's actually what Gerard had to do too in their Pokemon Red, Leaf Green, and Fire Red playthrough. He just went out flat out and bought it, which it's a much easier way of doing it. It just feels like a huge accomplishment when you do it this way. But it's also based purely on luck. Like running into Kangaskhan or running into Tauros or Scyther or Pinsir in these games. It's all based on luck. Okay, what do we got? Please. We'll do one more after this if it's not. Okay. Throw the rock. It's angry. Throw the ball. Oh, come on. You're not even getting past one. Come on. Oh, and it ran. I can't do this. I can't. It's not even getting past the first one. We're gonna waste so much time and money. Oh, no. I'm done. Yes. Okay. Yeah, we'll go get our flying Pokemon, go to Celadon City, and we'll buy a Dratini. Well, and the problem is like, okay, we basically took one whole episode trying to get a Dratini, and it didn't work. how many episodes would I've had to do to finally get one, right? That's like running into Tauros or any of those rare Pokemon that I mentioned before. The reason I didn't pick those is because the chance of finding one is going to be slim to none. And actually catching them is going to be insane. Yeah, let's go with Aerodactyl. Oh man, we gotta spend some money here. How much money do we have? 84. We could actually go to the power plant as well. But that's gonna have to wait, because that's like Seafoam Islands. That's you're only going there for Zapdos, but that's another location to add to the map. Oh, we don't have the case. Dang it. We need the coin case. Otherwise, you can't do squat. I know everybody talks about like what's the greatest invention or idea they brought to the Pokemon games. For me, it's the separation of items in your backpack. Everyone takes it for granted, but it's like, you guys didn't have to deal with Gen 1, where everything was in one backpack and it was limited. Very limited to how much you could actually carry. So, yeah. That's my favorite thing in the games. Alright. If you press A while walking around, there's a good amount of coins you can find just by doing that. Okay, we have 100. Yes. It's 1,000 for 50. What would you like to do? 1,000 for 50. We gotta do this a bunch more times. Here, I'll tell you what. I'll speed through this, and I'll see you when we have the 4,600. You want to know what the fun part about all this was? I unloaded all of that money. And we're only at $4,300. Or 4,300 coins. I unloaded all that money. So, what we're going to do is I will see you in a little bit. I'm going to go earn some cash. And I'll be right back. Okay, so just to show you how much money this actually took. We're down to 10,000, and that's after having to sell some stuff we also didn't need either. It basically took all $84,000 plus another about 10 to 15,000 on top of that. Dratini. We officially have a level 24 Dratini. Attack is high. Special is high. I think that'll change a little bit. Oh, no. His attack is still going to be high, I think, for a Dragonite compared to these guys. But he knows Thunder Wave, Agility, Leer, and Wrap. Not a whole lot of big heavy hitters there, but you know with Wrap from Victory Bell that we're going to have a fun day. So I'm going to do a lot of grinding with him off screen to get him up to par with the rest of the team. Same thing with Magmar. So I will see you guys down the road. I got to do some work with this guy, but I will see you guys in the next video. We now have a Dratini on the team, and I'm gonna grind with him off screen, and then we're gonna go take on Blaine on Cinnabar Island for our next gym badge before heading off and seeing what else we can get into. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care and peace out.